Shabbat Shalom. Koholo Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them and taught us the truth. And Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and its sincerity. My brother Yahshua back with a quick lesson. All right. And this devil is moving fast. All right. Last night or early this morning, both actually, or today for that matter, which started yesterday at sundown, okay, was a big sign, all right, from heaven, letting you know this devil, he knows what it is. He's moving real fast. So let's get this. This is Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore, rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Short time for what? Short time for this. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. All right, here's why. Why these devils hate you? Because of the blessing wherewith his father had blessed him. Now here's what we're seeing right now. He knows that he has a short time but to try to pull this off. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Here it is. Then will I slay, then will I kill. All right. Esau knows he has but a short time to try to do this. Kill you, Jakes. Okay? That's what he's doing right now. All right? So what do? You make it legal to take a military weapon, right, and kill protesters, rioters, looters, whatever you want to call it, joggers, niggers. It's legal now. It's been put into the law books that you can identify somebody as whatever you want. You could go kill them and claim self-defense. Well, I feared for my life. I was protecting my property, which isn't even my property. So this is the big story. Now, whoever thinks that they won in this situation, you only think that you won. You haven't won anything. You've been led into the kill zone. All right? You think you're going to do all the killing? We already know who wins. All right? Who wins? Jacob wins. All right? First of all, the Most High wins. All right? Wins what? Wins the brotherly battle. Isaiah 19 and 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. All right, so this word Egyptian translates to Americans. Okay, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, the Americans. All right, now who's here? You got Jacob here and you got Esau here. And they're going to fight each other. This is what's being set up right now. They just made it legal to kill joggers, rioters, looters, protesters. Doesn't matter what you call it, but it's legal to take a automatic weapon out and claim self-defense and kill who you want to. Now, how do you get them out in the street? It says, and they shall fight. Who's they? The Americans shall fight everyone against his brother. All right? Let's just leave it right there. Everyone against his brother. Wait a minute. Let's go back. Genesis 27, 41. Whose brother? Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. Then, then will I slay who? My brother Jacob. His time is short to kill his brother Jacob, so they're making it legal for them to do that. Okay? There's one more verdict that's going to come next week. Okay? What is that verdict about? Killing your brother. Making it okay. All right? Killing a jogger. It is now legal to hunt down a jogger and kill him. Jogger, protester, rioter, looter, nigger. It's now legal. All right? So next week, there's two things going on. You got the so-called January 6th riot that's on trial. The civil case for that trial is on. All right, so what are they doing? They're inflaming both sides. Going back to this. I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. We see that. All right. What do you mean, Egyptians? Revelation 11 and 8. And their dead bodies, whose dead bodies? The Israelites, Jacob, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. What great city? Babylon, the great city, which spiritually, okay, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. This is talking about America. This is talking about America. Babylon the Great is talking about America. How? Spiritually. Where? Egypt. Right? What happened to Jacob? Where were they sent? They were sent back into slavery. Or what? Or what? And the Lord shall bring thee into America. Slavery. Who served slavery in America? How did we get here? With ships. Where? America. What's going to happen in America? And there ye shall be sold unto who? Unto your enemies for slaves. So what's going on right now? Back to the Revelation 12 and 12. This devil knows that he has a short time. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. But who's going to win? There was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon. That dragon is Esau, the great red dragon. And the dragon fought in his angels and lost. There's the outcome. Okay? What is this war in heaven? Well, on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? This is talking about the war in the sky, the war in the water, naval, and on land. All right? Michael and his angels. Who's Michael and his angels? We go to the beginning. In the beginning, God, meaning the angels, that left their first estate, who are now down here as ground troops undercover, all right? Fought against the Edomites and his troops and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. This is their heaven right now. Making up the rules, making up the laws. They just changed the law to make it okay to go shoot a jogger, a protester, a rioter, a looter, a nigger. Okay? What happened? The great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Here's the aftermath of the fight. What did they do? They fought. They fought against each other. Where's that fight? Here's the fight. And they shall fight every one against his brother. Who? The Americans against the Americans. Who? Who are the brothers? Let's see. I guess I just gotta go there. Who are the brothers? Genesis 25 and 23, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations, not 2 children, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Okay. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. They're brothers. And the first came out red all over, like a hairy garment. They called his name Esau. Esau hated Jacob. Why? And after that came his brother out. Okay? His brother. Who's going to fight on the streets of America? These 2 brothers, Esau and Jacob. They're setting it up right now. All they got to do is let the killer of the joggers, they got to make that okay. What is that going to do? It's going to send Jacob out into the street, ready to do what? To protest. What they're going to call a riot. They're going to have some people in place to break windows, set fires, break open the shops. Then it's going to be a turkey shoot. Things are going to go haywire. Right, this is what they're setting up. All right? So, hey, got to let that thing play out. Again, we already know who's going to win. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? God is going to win. Revelation 12. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, that's Esau. And the dragon fought and his angels and prevailed not. What does this mean, prevailed not? But he was not strong enough. And they lost their place in heaven. Right here. America is heaven to these people. Not to us. We're the slaves in their heaven. Okay? And the dragon, Esau, lost the battle. He and his angels were forced out of heaven. You know what hell is? Hell is slavery. You know what heaven is? Having slaves. What happened to Esau? He was defeated. You think you want this war. You think you would. Our hero was exonerated. Now we can go out and shoot niggas in the back while they're handcuffed. You think you want this war. But here's the outcome. Esau was defeated. But the dragon Esau was not strong enough. Why? He did not have enough strength. Okay? What does that mean? He didn't have enough strength. Well, let's go back. Let's look. Who's stronger? He wasn't strong enough. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in their womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. And the one people, Jacob, shall be stronger than the other people. Who's stronger? We know. You think you're stronger, but you're not. Why? Why are you not stronger? Because this is the way God made it. Okay? Who made it through slavery? Who's not going to make it through slavery when it's time for you to be enslaved? Okay? What does this mean? And the elder shall serve, be in servitude, shall be a slave to the younger. Well, who came out first? And the first came out Esau. That means you're about to go into slavery. That's what this means. Let's expound upon it a little further and we'll go ahead and call it. This is Isaiah 14. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land. Jump down here to 2. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them. Possess who? All the other nations. All the other people as slaves. In the land of the Lord in Israel. For what? Servants and handmaids as slaves. All the other nations are going to be our slaves in the kingdom of heaven. When the one you ignorantly call Jesus Christ is ruling on the earth. God's restoration of who? Israel. Okay? And Israelites, they shall take them captives, meaning slaves. We're going to put you in captivity and make you work. Whose captives they were? Well, who had us in captivity? Who were we slaves to? Who oppressed us? And they shall rule over their oppressors. Here's the outcome of the fight. By the decree of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. He's the one running this. Okay? And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow and from thy fear and from the hard bondage, the slavery wherein thou wast made to serve. Why? Because the last shall be first and the first shall be last. All right. So with that, just hang in there. These things they have to play themselves out. Yes, there's going to be bloodshed. Yes, there's going to be fighting. Right? Why? Because it says so. All right. So with that, we hope that the elect were edified, and we're going to say Shabbat Shalom.